This is part 3 of my dome build. In this, we're going to go ahead and finish up some painting and get the dome placed on. The lid, I decided to use a bead of caulking around the edge for a weather seal, and then I just used the Rust-Oleum rubberized paint over it to complete the seal. And I've tested this, it's worked out really well. Go ahead and get the felt put on the magnets so we don't scratch up the top of the truck. I'm using the Elmer's Advance for this as well. Just spread that on evenly. I just made a template and cut out 5 pieces of felt. Once we get them all on and let them dry, then go ahead and trim them up. Next, we're going to go ahead and get the lid ready to go for the dome. I made a template for my router using a 1/2 inch bit. Do a 1/4 inch deep channel, 1/2 inch wide. That's for that acrylic dome to sit down in the wood, so we're going to make this watertight. It's a 1/4 inch dome. Then on the second pass, I just reset the template in a 1/4 inch. That's to make a full 3/4 inch channel, which is the width of the flange on my dome. And once I complete that pass, I then bring it in another 1/2 inch and drop it to 1 inch deep. And that will cut the middle out. I'll go ahead and place the dome in the channel, sealed it in with plenty of the Elmer's Pro Advance underneath it, and let that sit for a day with bricks on top. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest of the channel in with caulking and putty knife. That should complete a nice watertight seal so we don't get any water into the camera. Then to additionally secure it, using those lines I drew at the beginning, placing 8 washers, the 1.5 inch wide washers in place to just help as additional securing. Then we're going to go ahead and put a couple coats of paint, the rubber seal paint. Now we're going to go ahead and put the vents in place. What I'm doing here is I'm cutting at a 45-degree angle, and that bevel will basically be facing rearward, and that way the wind won't be able to produce a vacuum and force water into the camera. So this should give us a mostly static vent with just a little bit of dynamic venting. Using a little piece of screen to put over the elbow. It's just to keep bugs and anything else out of it. And it's a snug fit, so I use the end of the screwdriver here to go ahead and force it rest away in, and that completes this portion of my dome build.